What's up, guys? Thanks for joining me on this third video using my HTP Inverarc 200 TLP. So here we have some little racks that I was welding up to my my welding tables just to hold up my air grinders, my electric grinders. So I was using some scrap that I got from one of the local steel yards. It's roughly 65 thousandths, maybe close to 70 thousandths. So between 1.6 and 2 millimeters, give or take, 1.5 inches square. So here I tacked it up, and I was playing around with the pulse feature because it minimizes the heat input. So technically, it should allow me to use a larger rod and still be able to have somewhat of a chance of success. But here I'm trying a 1/8 rod at 95 amps. As far as on the welder, and you know, it's just too much heat. Even though the average amperage is probably around 60 some, it's just too forceful of a rod, at least in this diameter. You know, maybe with a 332nd 2.4 millimeter 6010 it might have worked, but now I could make it work with a 1/8. Even though the amperage, like I said, the average amperage was right around 60 some amps. You know, because the background current drops to 50%, and also the peak time is 50% on each period that it pulses. But it's just making a mess. Tried to save it, but it just kept keyholing. I dropped down the amperage with the slider on my stinger, but it's just a mess. So I said, you know what? Let me try 6011 and drop the amperage down to 85, drop the arc force to 100, decrease the hot start a little bit, and this one ran okay. I mean, right there I keyholed it, you can hear it, but since I have the slider, again, I adjusted the amperage, I dropped it down, probably a little bit too much, as you'll see. I probably dropped it down way too much, but like it made it through. You know what I mean? Like, for the purpose, you know, for the scope of this of this project, to make those little racks for my those tiny grinders, like I mean, I guess it worked. You know, here you can see the bead itself, just scraped off the slag covering. Just kind of hit the toes. I don't want to smack it too much, and then just grab the one of the grinders with the wire wheel on it, and yeah, I mean, it cleans right up. And we'll get a different look at it, different view. And you can already see where the beginning on the left side is a little flatter, and on the right side is a little lumpier. So there you can see on the left side where I started, and it's real flat because I keyholed it, then I just saved it, but I dropped the amperage too low. So as you can see, it's really ropey towards the end, but it's fine. It's just holding up a few little grinders, you know, within this context, within this scope, it'll be just fine. And then this other attempt, I dropped the arc force down to 75, and this one helped out. I probably also went a little faster on my travel speed, but this one was good. I mean, it didn't blow a hole. I maintained it. There's another look at it. It's cleaned up. So yeah. So using pulse, I used about, I want to say 5 pulses per second. And like I said, it drops your heat input. You're still able to maintain an arc and efficient metal transfer, and it works out fine. So now I have a place to put all those air grinders and electric grinders. Thanks for watching this video. Catch you guys next time.